Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here again. This morning I thought I would film for you a yoga flow video. Now, it's nice and gentle and it's super fast, so it's one that you can do at the start of your day. What's wrong? At the start of your day or perhaps before you go to bed. It is very gentle, but it involves a lot of stretching, so make sure, you're tired. Make sure you ease into it and don't push yourself. Take the variations if you need to, and as always, if you have any questions, let me know. Be sure to set your intention and make sure you focus very heavily on your breathing, because we all know that that's super important. And yeah, I'll grab a mat and I'll see you soon.
Okay guys, so we're going to begin by just clasping our hands behind our back for a bit of a shoulder stretch. Lift your head and open your chest, so you really feel the stretch right across your chest. Okay, and then we're going to bring our arms to the left side of our body and just begin by rolling our head right around. Just gently, we don't want to feel any pain. And then we're going to put our arms to the other side of our body and do another head roll. Okay, now let's clasp our hands behind our back again, but this time we're actually going to bend forward and we're going to bring our arms as far up as we can, placing our head to the mat. Now don't overdo it here, but just go to where feels comfortable. And back up, another stretch, lifting the head and opening the chest. Alright, and then we're going to go into child's pose. We're going to have our knees slightly apart and place our forehead on the mat and just rest. Okay, and then we're going to come up onto all fours in a tabletop position, and we're going to go straight into the cat and cow. So we're going to arch our back and then round our spine and tuck our chin. Let's do this a couple of times. Okay, now we're going to take our left arm and our right leg and extend them both out. And then we're going to bring our elbow to our knee, and we're just going to continue this movement for about 10 rounds. Really make sure you're squeezing every muscle. Okay, and then we're going to pulse our back leg just up and down, small movements. Continue to brace the core. And then we're going to swap sides. So we're going to put our right arm straight out and our left leg and tuck in, rounding the spine before extending. Let's do a few more. And then we're going to go straight back into our pulses. So we're just going to lift and lower that left leg. Okay, back into tabletop. And just go ahead and go into child's pose. Take a quick second. All right, now we're going to go into the plank position. So get stable there. And we're going to go into our downward facing dog. And then we're going to go straight back into the plank. And we're going to do this movement a couple of times just to warm up the entire body. So you're working the arms, the legs, the core. Okay, and then we're going to go into our chaturanga, our upward facing dog. And straight back into our downward facing dog. Now walk the legs out if you like. Get a little bit of a stretch up the calves before jumping or stepping to the top of your mat And we're going to take a forward fold. So we'll go halfway up and then all the way down. If you need to bend your legs, go for it. Just whatever feels comfortable for you. Now we're going to do this a couple of times to really warm up the legs. And you should find that each time you can go a little bit closer to your knees, your forehead to your knees. Okay, now we're just going to grab the elbows and hang. If you'd like to swing left to right, go for it. If not, just let your whole body hang. And we're going to find that stretch again. Halfway up, full fold. And just grab the back of your legs if you can. Bend them if you need to. Or keep them straight. Really feel that stretch. Halfway up, forward fold, full fold. Take a big breath in and down to chair position. Okay, take another big breath in, all the way down. Okay, we're going to step our legs out. And what we're going to do here is similar to what we did earlier. We're going to clasp our hands behind our back. And this time we're going to go all the way forward and trying to get our head as close as we can to the mat while really stretching those arms overhead. If you need to bend the knees, by all means. Just hold it here. If you can go a little bit wider with the legs, go for it. You will feel it a bit more. Okay, we're going to put our head to the floor if we can and clasp those hands again. So now our forehead, or the top of our head, is touching our mat. Okay, we're going to bring the feet into where that's comfortable. Clasp our hands, but this time we're going to go to the left and do the same position. Really stretching out that left leg. And swing across to the right, do the same thing. And back to center. Bring our arms all the way out and continue that stretch. You can clasp them again, your elbows. Swing if you feel like it. If not, just let your whole body feel weighted. Take a big breath in and come to the top of your mat. Okay, now we're going to go into our dolphin planks. Just as we did in the previous video, learning how to do a headstand. So we're just going to rock back and forth, really working out the shoulders and the core. Okay, now we're going to kind of do what we would do to get into our headstand, but we're not actually going to go into the headstand. We're just going to be lifting our legs, bracing our core, doing this a couple of times, really working those shoulders. Okay, now we're going to go into our downward facing dog. We're going to step our left leg up to the top of the mat. I'll just turn around so you can see. Take a deep breath in. Going to go into our warrior position. Hold this. Lean back if you can. It's difficult to balance. Hands back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. And just go back into this position and hold. You really should be feeling this through both legs. Okay, now we're going to take another stretch. Hands to the floor. If you can, get your forehead to your knee. If not, just go as far as you can. Really feel that stretch. Back into our forward lunge. And we're going to swap legs. Take a big breath in. Back into our warrior position. And hold. Lean back if you can. If not, just hold where is comfortable. Another big breath in and hold. Don't forget to breathe. It's really important through yoga. Okay, we're going to take that stretch on the right leg, getting your forehead as close to the knee as you can, or wherever feels comfortable for you. Back into our downward facing dog. And then we're just going to take a seated position at the front of our mat and take a couple of deep breaths in. Lifting our arm to the sky as we breathe in. And exhale, bring them down. Do this a couple more times. It's really important to breathe, as I've mentioned before. Really find your grounding. Thanks guys for being with me. I'll see you all soon.